Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, May 17th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the S&P. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of things happening here. So we finally come out of that double inside day with some real good tempo and energy. We came out of an inside week in ES and SPY. ES closed right around it. SPY's above it by about 50 cents. We take out our 10-day balance high, yet we get within about $2 of our 33-day balance high, which still has not been taken out. Balance rules are huge when we get to a balance of that size. We got within about $2 of it. Now, SPY filled their gap from May 2nd. ES did not. We do go out with a trend day up. That's the 19th trend day out of 55 that have held this year. So up 34.6% of the time, upside trend days have held. NQ, right? They went back to up yesterday after being in balance. They're clearly up today. They go out with a trend day. They're getting closer and closer to August high. Missed it by about $3. We haven't even gotten February's high. So NQ goes out with a double distribution day. Righty, this is powerful for them. And we said it this morning. We saw them take out the day's low and come right back in. And I said to the room, is that a look below and fail in righty? Oh boy, was that a look below and fail. As they go triple D, triple distribution up, they price probe, they have an outside day up. Very powerful for them, okay? And for ES and SPY, we come out of a double inside day to the upside, which proves to be very profitable. If you went with it, go with it and monitor for continuation or lack of. Here's your inside day. We came out of it with a small little single print in F and exploded. That's continuation, my friends. So go with it. You had single prints to lean on. Another incredible thing, 41.50. I said for 10 days, we keep going back and forth through it without any spending any time. Well, today, guess what? The trend day starts right around 41.50. So once again, we didn't spend any time there. Now, the big question is this just another case of fickle longs that'll give it up tomorrow or in the next day? Very possible, right? Balance rules are more important to me than gap or trend days. Well, we got close to a 33-day balance high. So for bulls to really get going, they better, I think, continue tomorrow and Friday with this inside week up and try to take out the 33-day balance to the upside. Because if we take this all back tomorrow, nothing really changed. And then we have to start putting on the table the possibility of failing at the top of a 33-day balance. But right now, let's give the bulls their due. I had a great day again today. Really traded it well. And that's not even capitalizing on these huge move, but still put 33 points on the board today, 69 for the week so far. So remember yesterday I took the long to front run the overnight low. Well, today I took the short to front run the overnight high, and boy did that work. Now I want to show you something. I'm in bigger increments, but you could still see it. When we opened today, SPY had a ridiculous spit out of about 80 cents where it missed a bunch of price points. Now, I'm not saying I took the shorts constantly in A because of that, but it certainly helped to see that. Remember, we said if we got into yesterday's range, we're going to go get the 13-wide POC. We did that. I also said if we get down to the base of the price probe where there were sellers yesterday, now you have to see if there's buyers. Now, I didn't take advantage of that, but there were buyers there twice in A and B. So I took a short right before the opening as we front ran the overnight high, and then along with all those spit outs that you can see on the 15-minute bar here, I continued to short A period and made 8 points on a short. Really nice. Now like I said, I did not take advantage of the long at the price probe. I did nothing in B and C, but boy, oh boy, I had a nice D period as I took a long to pop the top. Got out of it, and then when D reversed hard, took a long again below C's low. So I made 8 points on the short in A. I made 10.5 points on the long in D. Then once we started going on that inside day up, Again, I didn't take huge trades to maximize, but I took another, well, I was up, I'll tell you what I made. I long G, H, I, K, and L. Okay? So I was up 18.5 points. I put another 14.5 points. 14.5 points on long, on all those longs for 33 points. Again, did I maximize it? No. But I'll tell you what, I'm proud of myself because now this was good, decent tempo on the way up in GH and I. It wasn't your typical grind, so it made it a little easier to get involved. But there weren't many pullbacks either. But I still did it for a point here, 2 points there, 1.5 there. So I did it for another 15 points or so. So very, very happy with today and so far for the week. You know, another thing I don't think I mentioned, or maybe I did mention in a video last night, but I didn't mention it in the room until today. Do you realize today, this year's low in the S&P is the first day of the trading year? I noticed that. Yeah, I don't think I said it on the video last night. I noticed that yesterday after I did it. That's pretty fascinating, right? How many times has that happened? Now, again, we're only 4 months into the year, but that's pretty interesting. The low of the year is the first trading day. Now, let's go over some destinations. Upside, SPY, 415.86. Then 417.62, which is the top of our 33-day balance. And then 418.31, which is our yearly high. For the downside, here we go. Get ready. Single prints, 414.42 to 412.90. Second set, very small, 412.85 to 83. And then today's low, 410.64, which is poor. By the way, I did take another short. So when I gave you that, what I made in B, that included, I took a short in B thinking we would get the overnight low. Once it became a poor low, I'm like, and we got nothing. I'm like, I don't like this. Took it off for a point loss. Boy, oh boy, was that the thing to do. As that poor low held and we finally ripped. Now, for ES, we have upside 79 and then fill in the gap at 82.25 for May 2nd. SPY filled theirs. ES did not. Then we have 06.25, which is the top of our 33-day balance. And then we have 08.50, which is our yearly high, and fill in the gap at 20.75. For the downside, we have today's single print 64.25 to 49, 48.50 to 48.25, and then today's poor low of 25.75. Don't forget, we also have another poor low below us at 11.75. So these poor lows are starting to act like they did during the bull market, right? Remember during all those years when we had poor lows, you would get it and then we would rally off of them? We didn't see much of that last year. Well, now recently we've seen that. We'll see if that's the start of telling us, hey, this market is really trying to go higher. Now, let's get to these charts. I'm going to show you just the 3 charts for ES and SPY. So here's our monthly. Now, another very visual thing today. SPY's high is 415.86. You know what last month's high is in SPY? 415.94. None of these things are coincidences, my friend. So for now, we're staying inside of last month's range. We still have a lot of the month to trade to see if we have an outside month up or an outside month down. Still a 7-month balance. We can't even get February's high, let alone August high like NQ has. Weekly, still balance. Yes, it's an inside week up, and that's powerful for now. But until we take out May 1st weekly high, this is just a 7-week balance with a double bottom. But we can't ignore that it's an inside week for the next 2 days. And the daily finally explodes out of a 2-day inside bar. I'm calling the daily up. I'm going to give them their due. They took out May 2nd's high of 414.82, closed above it. I'm calling the daily up for now. Here's our next big target. That's the 33-day balance high. If we get that, then this would be a next huge target, February high. If you get that, here's August high, which is the next big one for us. So NQ has already taken this out, and they're close to this. We have not yet. So we're trying to catch up to NQ. I hope you had a good day trading. I'm telling you, man, you got to be in this trading room. It's foolish not to be for what we offer for $1 a day. Clear as day say that. All right. It's just priceless what we offer as far as educational, informational, even when the market's slow. I hope you had a good day trading. Thanks for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.